What's going on, YouTube? Anthony here. Hey, I just had an idea. I post on the forums and on Facebook and everywhere else that I post that I have 10 fish tanks. Today I did a bunch of water changes and I thought I'd go through and show you all 10 of my fish tanks. Now I'm going to stop and pay a little bit of attention to 3 of the tanks in particular, and we're just going to rush through the other ones because I didn't clean them all the way. I've been working a lot lately. I just worked 2 weeks straight without a day off. Don't like that very much. But anyways, you've seen this one before. This is a Lake Isabel biotope, 120 gallon. The stock is a single large bocorti. That's Heracthias bocorti. And then we have several, I'd say maybe 30 Thorichthys aureus, the blue variant. We have a single Xiphophorus Maie male, and I'm growing out some young in another tank. You can see some of the blue there. Anyways, I just added this branch right here in here. You can see it's got all this hair algae from another tank, or blackbeard algae rather. And these fry, or young, and that Xiphophorus are just munching away at it. Pretty good stuff. Let's move on. Over here we have a 150 gallon aquarium. It's still a little bit cloudy. I just did the water change on this one too. And this has a, this is actually a really nice tank, and I'd turn on the lights and show you guys. Actually, I'll do that really fast. Here, I'll just flip on this lamp. You can see this is all framed in all the way around. Very cool tank. It's got a sump under it. Anyways, the stock on this is 2 F1 Amphilophus heloensis males and 2 F1 Parachromis managuensis males, and those are F1s from Lake Hiloa. And you can see actually all 4 of them right there. And then I've got, sorry, the water's still pretty murky from the water changes. Then I've got a Amphilophus SP redisletus female here. This is from Madness. And a male SP redisletus back here, kind of hiding, also from Madness. I think these guys are F2 or F3, maybe? I don't know. Who cares? They're beautiful fish. They produce a lot, and they're really attractive. They complement this tank nicely. There's a baby Amphilophus SP redisletus inside of, get away, inside of that skull. Anyways, over here we have a Growout tank with, looks like 7, you can't even see them, Amphilophus SP redisletus fry. Let's, it's a 40 breeder. There we go. See those guys in there. Just rushing through that one. Oh, this you can't see anything because it's dark, but I'm going to pop on a little light here. Look at this. This is a project, upcoming project. 7.1 gallon frameless aqua top. Haven't set it up yet. Finex Fuge Ray lighting. Fluval stratum substrate. And some wood pieces that I have here. Anyways, it's an upcoming project. Guess a little sneak peek there, huh? Then we're going to cruise on over. We're going to look at a couple more. Over in this room, excuse the TV in the background, I just did the water change on this, so it's really murky still. 180 gallon Rio Colorado biotope with my male and female. And I got another female here. Her sole purpose in this tank, as much as it sucks, is to just get beat up on so the male doesn't beat up on his female. We've got some Altifrons in here. Those are Asthaheros Altifrons. 180, like I said, it's all cloudy. The filter actually broke on it, so I just had a FX5 laying around because that's how I frickin' roll. That I hooked up on this tank really quick. You can see the TV in the background. Looks like some anime. That's cool. Alright, kids are having fun. Down here, I have the 20 long Lake Tanganyika tank. It's pretty dirty. I didn't really do much of cleaning the glass or anything. not terrible algae, a little bit of cyanobacteria there and up there. But you can see the brevis down here. There's two back there, there's another there, another there, another there. I noticed a bunch of babies in here. Got some Juliochromis in here. Anyways, it's a little Tanganyikan tank. Now this tank is pretty cool. This is not even a fish tank that's set up. I just use this. It's got the sand in it here. It's got this, I don't know how to say that, Japanese Seiru or Sairu stone or whatever in here. And I just use this just to play around with aquascaping. It's really fun for me to make hardscapes, and it's kind of cool to get an idea of what I'm trying to do visually here, because it's easy, before I make it happen somewhere like here, because that's much more difficult and takes a lot more time. So the idea is, if I get it right there, I will get it right on the bigger tank. Now this is my in-wall tank. It's full of fry that I've grown out quite a bit from these guys, Therichthys maculopennis. Very cool. This is an in-wall 29-gallon aquarium. Those who have followed me for a while know this tank. I built it into the wall. Little 29 gallons. It's got scratches on it. Almost all my tanks are scratched. I bought them used. I've got 4 kids. I have to do everything on the cheap. Almost all my filters, all my equipment, I buy used. Heaters are the exception to this, and an occasional filter here and there. Anyways, so that's the 29. Now in here, this is my son's room. Look at the mess, man. Here, let's see what a kid's room looks like. Does that look like a kid's room to you? Toy guns everywhere. Good times, right? Oh, don't play with guns. It's dangerous. Anyways, so in here we have a Rio biotope. Now again, a used tank. You can check out my scratches, this watermark that I've tried all the tricks in the book. That damn thing ain't going away. Anyway, in here I have, here's a nice male and female Motaguensis. Very beautiful, beautiful pair right there. Those guys have been hanging out all the time. They've been hanging in that cave down there. But I've got several other young Motas in here. I started with 12. Oh, there's a dude hiding back there. Anyways, I started with 12 and I'm down to like, I don't know, 8 or 9 now. My biggest one jumped the other day. I was pissed. She was stunning. Down here, hiding under this rock right here, is usually a fry, just a single, gosh, they're not coming out. Chuco microthalmus. There's my male. I don't know if you can see him. Chuco microthalmus male. Come on out, bud. Don't be afraid. There you go. Here he comes. Chuco microthalmus male. Stunningly beautiful fish. He's a good 9.5, 10 inches. His female is hiding down there. You can kind of see her. Anyways, again, another tank on the cheap. Everything I bought here is used. I have used, what are these filters called? XP3? Or no, this is an XP4, and that's an XP2. The heater, of course, I bought new. Oh, I bought this awesome filter new. I don't even know why the hell I'm still running that thing on there. Whatever. All right, well, we can move on. This is just this is a tank that we're gonna see some stunners out of here pretty soon. This male here, I don't know if the color is coming through, but that dude is gorgeous. The blues, oh yeah, you can kind of see it there. The blues on him are insane. It's like a blue-green aqua color. And then his chosen female over here is just gorgeous. And there's another really good-looking female. I wouldn't be too upset if you hooked up with her either. Hi, 29. Anyways, in here, I've got a little 10-gallon planted tank in my son's room, my other son's room. Let's see. Does that look like a kid's room there? Look at that. Nice, right? Okay, anyways. So a little 10-gallon planted tank. This one is, you know, I have tried so little with this tank and it has done so well. I've got the Stargen repens down here, and down here some hair grass. You can see up there Xiphophorus nesicoital, I think is how you say that. We've got some Tropica, the Cryptocorn windetti Tropica there, a little bit of Kabomba, some needle leaf Java fern, and the fish. It's a little 10-gallon. It's been really fun. I've had no issues in this tank. It's just worked out really well. I'm shocked at it, actually, because my other 2 planted tanks, I've just been going through the ringer lately on them, and that's where we're going to next. So this is number 8 that we've seen so far. Let's go on to my room, where, you know, I've got plans for several things that are coming up here in the future. So here's my 20 long. I tried everything in my power to avoid snails, and I've got snails. I'm pissed. It sucks because I'm breaking this whole dang tank down now. I will not have snails in here. I've been having some hair algae issues. Let's see if we can't find some. You see it there? Hair algae issues. So I threw this hornwort in here. I got down here, I got this potassium permagranate, whatever the heck it's called. I'm gonna break this down, and I'm gonna dip all these plants, and I'm gonna put them all in a holding tank and hopefully get rid of the snails. We got a little bit of green spot algae here on the tank. Now, I don't know if this is just, there's the little bastards right there. Look at that sucker. I hate you. Gosh, I hate him. Anyways, I'm irritated at this tank. Let's go away from it. Now, in here, I've got some algae issues. I think it's because I pulled out that hornwort, so we've got some algae issues in here, but overall, I'm having good, obviously slow growth, because everything in here is slow growing, and it's a pretty tall tank. Here you can see that big male Xiphophorus maie. He is huge. I would say he's 5.5, maybe 6 inches. That is a big swordtail. As some rummy noses come by to say hello. Oh, and there's this female right there. These are really, really, really cool swordtails. For any of you big cichlid keepers, I mean, I wouldn't stick them in with the jag or anything, but you saw them in with my Bokortai, just fine. So if you have any of those big cichlids and you want a big swordtail to go in there to complement them, these swordtails are the way to go. Let me give a quick shout out to where I got them from in Rio Colorado. It's called, crap, the name slips my mind. Something Aquatics. So that'll help you. Just put in Aquatics Erie, Colorado. Select Aquatics. There we go. Alright, now before I end this video, you guys saw that was 9, right? And 10. You saw a sneak peek. There's a 450 that hopefully I'm going to be getting soon. 500, 450 gallons. 10 feet by 3 feet by 2 feet. That's going to be a blast. But I'm going to just do a couple quick shout outs to a few people who were following me that I really appreciate them following me. There is Hiram and Iris. Both of them are young children, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, in that range. And I've gotten Hiram to keep fish, and he has been enjoying our hobby. Iris follows me because she's all into YouTubers. And I just wanted to say hello to them. I wanted to give a quick shout out to anybody who wants to learn anything about planted tanks. Check out Mr. Mom Tanks. That guy is awesome. I'm getting an order of them from them of some more of these little swords back here, and I'm quite excited about that. We'll see what comes of that, and I'll probably do a video on it. Another quick shout out, WashingtonFishbox.com. Check it out. It's a pretty cool website. And last but certainly not least is a shout out to my subscribers. I've got well over 100 now, and I'm quite excited about that. I don't do as many videos as I could, but I'm a very busy person with like I said, 4 kids, a job, a mortgage, and all that other fun stuff. So I appreciate those of you who've stuck around and followed me. But we're getting at about a 15-minute long video here, and I'm sure you're sick and tired of hearing my voice. So, I'll tell you, it's been hard for me because I've been living with me for 31 years, and I don't like my voice much either. But I appreciate you following along and taking a quick tour of all 10 of my aquariums, and I'll be doing some updates periodically as things change. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot.